So I'm trying to put my face on for your viewers since I'm nobody.
I mean, you don't really have to do that because I don't really have any viewers, but I appreciate you saying that, and I apologize for calling you a nobody on my Insta story.
That's okay. I shots fired you back on my Snapchat because I'm not.
No, you didn't, because I went
Yes,
on your Snapchat and it cut off. And so I went to watch the rest of the story and there was nothing else. So you're like,
oh,
you know, Blair, and then it cuts off.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm a little pissed about that.
But I think it's adorable you're still using Snapchat. I love that about you.
I need a crash course in Instagram. Bad.
Oh, bish. Yeah.
I know, especially if I want to be this famous content creator of all things makeup.
Yeah. Well, this is the right start by coming on this show. 20 questions or 20 minutes, whichever comes first, as long as it's you. This is You Go First. I'm your host, Blair Payton. We have 20 questions, normally in a vase. My guests will draw the first question, and we'll go back and forth covering as much ground in 20 minutes. The timer begins after the first question is read. Well, what can I say about today's guest? There's so many words that I could use, but none of them would justify how amazing this person is. She is a makeup artist. She is a television actress. She's, I think, been on a motorcycle. She loves Tito's. Please make welcome, as she's getting ready for the show, Crystal Little.
Hi. Yes, I'm tardy for the party, so I'm still putting my face on.
It was so funny. I was about to call you Crystal Miller. I'm still not used to your married name yet.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm still writing the Miller. Still trying to log in with the Miller. It's taken, a year in the making.
I know you're trying to build up your brand and become a content creator, as we all are, especially now. And I think Crystal Miller just has a little more of a punch than your husband's name. So.
Well, and it's kind of the opposite of what I am. I have a big personality. I'm a plus size content creator, but yeah, Miller has a ring to it too. Yeah. I agree.
Just something to think about as you're as you're ascending upward in your rise to fame.
As we're quarantined and have nothing else better to do.
Now, tell me what you're drinking right now.
So this is my go-to vodka. This is Tito's.
Mm-hmm.
As they shut the state of Georgia down, I stocked up, so I have several handles.
Okay.
However, on a good weekend, this could be gone.
What is several handles?
Handle is the very large bottle that has
I know that. I'm like, as in how many numbers, you alcoholic?
How many drinks?
Like, how many handles of vodka do you have?
Oh, 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I need to know whose drink. If it's my drink, it's 6 or 7. If it's a proper pour, you could get quite a bit out of a handle.
Well, no, what I'm saying, okay, hold on. I think you're answering a different question than maybe I'm not.
No, I said I have 3 bottles.
You have 3 bottles, okay.
Correct.
And those are handles.
Correct. But I was breaking it down into drinks.
Got it. I just want to make sure because, as a person who is not an alcoholic, I'm trying
to... Really?
Oh,
I'm an alcoholic?
You want to start?
I was present for your 21st birthday, so if
yeah, but that was like a butt ton of years ago.
If anyone's to blame, it could be me then, technically. Those are the good old days.
We should talk about that because that was a fun night. So when I turned 21...
It wasn't fun for you at all.
Well, let's paint a picture. I was deep in the closet. I was like, no, I like girls. I just can't. It's so hard. It's hard to find the right one, And we were at this restaurant in my hometown where you were living at the time, which is where
Correct.
we met, Roanoke, Virginia. Awful Awfuls.
It was Awful Awfuls.
And when I got there, it was my sister, her now ex-husband, my friend Tara, and Elliot Broyles, who works for a local station, or did at the time, in Roanoke. And I had 1 Corona, ironically enough, and a shot of Goldschlager, and I was already out.
Are you sure there was just 2? It was a beer and a shot?
Yeah.
First of all, who set you up for failure giving you Goldschlager for your first shot? We were still drinking fruity things back then.
I feel like I need to put the blame on Tara. But no, the night I turned 21, that was like the first time we really hung out. And my sister was like, yeah, who is that girl who's basically Blair's bodyguard? Because I was like throwing up in the bathroom and you were standing outside like this, like, no one come near.
I'm very protective of my friends. Let's compare 21st birthdays. I think mine's a more interesting story.
Was I? Oh.
You weren't? No, I turned 21 before you. I was at a drag bar in DC dressing former Miss Gay America, Jessica Jade.
Yes.
I actually was 20, so they snuck me in. I wasn't supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turned 21 at midnight, and she ordered me a Midori sour.
What is a Midori sour?
It's like an amaretto sour, but with Midori, and I believe there's like rum in it. I'm a bartender, I should know this. And then there's like cherry, like grenadine. Uh-huh. And then she walks me to the strip club, which is called Secrets. And so I had my first like glimpse at strippers, and they were gay strippers, and they were full on like touching themselves.
Were you turned on?
I mean, yeah, they were all built like brick shit houses. Like it was.
But did that depress you? Because that's got to be depressing. A straight girl going into like seeing all these hot gay guys, and you're like, wow, no straight guy is ever like this. Let's set you up for failure.
And that's why I surrounded myself with gays for 5 years.
Oh, that's right.
And you missed all that fun because you were in a closet. Sucks to be you.
I don't think I missed anything, because even when I was around them, they were a lot. They were all very nice people, but they were a lot. They were big personalities.
Right.
So that was like, I can have a big personality, but that was like too big. That was exhausting big.
You're 5 cocktails in when the big personality kicks in.
Who, me?
For sure. Yeah. Like it takes a few before it gets like.
Describe me as a drunk.
You're just like, yeah, and you turn into a valley girl.
Do I? No, I know I get very affectionate.
And you're very affectionate because naturally you're like, hi, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Like you got quarantine, you got social distancing down because you don't man.
I've warmed up the older I've gotten. I cry a lot more.
Do you?
I like how you said that like it was a challenge. Do you? Why don't you fucking show me, you pussy?
Did you cry at my wedding?
No, but I was sad, but it was only because I was going through a breakup, and there was literally couples everywhere, and I wanted to die.
Well, honey, we were at a sandals resort. There's nothing but couples.
Well, I know. I saw them all.
In Jamaica, you couldn't like go find a hookup because they frown upon homosexuality there.
I think I told you this. When I landed in Jamaica, I was waiting in the airport for Tony and Melanie to arrive. And so I was like, well, let's check out the surroundings. So I got on Tinder, and it came up with a notice, red screen. And it was like,
I remember that.
You're in an area where you're popular. You want to turn off your notifications? And I'm like, well, if it's a red fucking notice, I guess I should.
And then you're like, nah. And then like the security military comes storming through. Is there a Blair Payton, man?
Is there?
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I had a really good time. So now you do makeup artistry. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I've been freelance doing makeup for 8 or 9 years. Self-taught. Well, I can't really say self-taught, thanks to the drag queens and YouTube. Mm-hmm. But I mainly specialize in weddings, special occasions, that sort of thing. I'm obsessed with makeup, so I'm constantly doing my own makeup and all my girlfriends. But my business has slowed down a lot just with work and school and the loss of mom and all that. But I'm obsessed with makeup. I'm constantly on YouTube, all the influencers. I'm obsessed with all of them. I support all of them. Jaclyn Hill, Jeffree Star, I've got them all right here. My husband is quite concerned about our credit card statement because...
What is your favorite brand of makeup?
I am currently, I cannot believe I'm saying this.
Oh, God.
I currently am in love with Kylie Kardashian. Kylie has it down pat.
Really?
She's the only sister, in my opinion, who has slayed the game as far as being an entrepreneur a natural, like all of her sisters have followed suit in my opinion, but Kylie is where it's at. She's got a great makeup line. I love her.
Doesn't she have like a lip plumper? Am I imagining that?
No, she just has lipsticks and lip glosses and lip pencils.
But
She
didn't
might
she
have a plumper
something like that at one point?
injected in her own lips, sure.
Okay, but no, because when I worked for a brief time in the cosmetic industry at Ulta,
yes,
because I remember the store split up with high-end makeup, and then on the other side it's like CoverGirl, Maybelline.
Yep.
And
Sorry
the
to come out of the fray.
Kardashian brand was on that side. So they were, I guess when they started out, they were more considered like on the lower end, but have they,
Right.
would you say they've elevated to like?
Yeah, not only for the cost, but yeah, the product for sure.
Wow.
Jeffree Star's amazing. Morphe Cosmetics, they're a low-cost brand. You're probably familiar with them from Ulta. Mm-hmm. They partner with a ton of influencers. So if you want glam and you want to save the coin, Morphe is where it's at.
Wow, you are selling it.
I could do this shit.
Should any of those people watch this episode or listen to it, sell yourself right now so they want to work with you. Go.
So I drink a lot.
Took too long. It took too long. You're out. I'm sorry. It's a rough game.
Well, thank God I've got a real job. So there's that.
So yes, the way the show normally works, if this is your first time listening and or watching, we draw 20 questions out of the vase one at a time. We go back and forth. But seeing as how no one can be together in the same room, we're going to do it a little differently just to go over it again. I've already have the questions in front of me with the help of my sister. So heads up, some of them are going to be very inane questions.
Thanks, Heidi.
They're all numbered 1 through 20. I'm going to ask you which number, and then I'm going to read the corresponding question. Make sense? Pretty simple.
I've watched every episode, so I got this.
Oh my God, I love you so much. I could tickle your face with my fingies. So now I'm going to pull up the timer. We're going to try and get through as many questions in 20 minutes. All right, so Crystal Miller, pick a number between, what'd I say?
Miller.
We're just going to stick with Miller. We're going to stick with Miller. I can't.
Fine. Okay, let's do it.
Pick a number between 1 and 20. I will read the question as soon as I do. I'll start the timer and we will begin. So Crystal, Miller, Little, whatever the hell your name is, you go first.
I'm going to go with the number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Inside joke. It's not that funny, but if you were a dessert, what would you be and why? Timer begins now.
I would totally be a peanut butter cheesecake.
Holy shit. What is that? I've never had that.
It's a cheesecake, but with peanut butter. Like it has a peanut butter drizzle topped with peanut butter cups. I'm obsessed with anything peanut butter.
Can I just tell you, hot take? Reduced fat Jif, I think, has the best flavor.
Natural Jif is my jam.
Did you? You put a T in Jif.
Jif?
You said Jif.
Hi, I'm from Georgia. What do you want from me?
I just want to make that clear. You added a phantom T, and that's the T. Okay, for my dessert, I'm going to go with a cannoli because it's phallic-shaped. I meant to say, wow, we both can't talk. Phallic shape. It looks like a penis and it's filled with cream. And who doesn't love that? Am I right?
That is so perverse. You eat cannolis? Is that like your New York thing?
Well, that was the first one that came to my mind. Like, I love desserts, but that was the first one that came to my mind. And,
because you have penis on the brain. Right?
I'm horny. Okay, pick another number. 1 through 20.
I'm going to go with 13.
What song makes you emotional every time you hear it?
Oh, now this is good. We're going down a Debbie Downer trail, so I apologize.
No, that's totally fine.
It's a Chris Stapleton song. Are you familiar? He's kind of popular now.
I know of him.
It's a song called Where Rainbows Never Die. Mm-hmm. And the first time I heard it, we were driving to Tybee Island from Savannah, and I instantly said that song reminded me of my father. And when he passed away, we played it at his funeral. So it's one that I could still listen. If you hear a song and it triggers something, you're like, oh, I got to change that. Mm-hmm. That one I can actually listen to every single time, but every single time without fail makes me cry.
We both have deceased parents. You're winning. Only half of mine are gone. Wow, that was...
Thanks. That's such an awesome
I
thing.
heard how it sounded, and I apologize.
It's fine.
But the song, it doesn't necessarily make me cry, but it does send me to a very emo place where I want to go in a dark room, turn off all the lights, look out the window longingly, is Chicago's If You Leave Me Now. Same thing when my mom passed away, because my mom loved Chicago. And we did a dedication video, and that was one of the songs Dad wanted in the video.
Yep.
And so, yeah, every time I hear it, it just immediately, it just, makes me sad. And it's so weird because my first day back to work after my mom's funeral, it was when I was working at Sirius XM, and Chicago was a guest.
That is weird. That band has not been relevant in decades, and for them to be there, that's super weird.
Yeah.
Do you ever try to put yourself, like, if you really need like a good cry or you really need to feel something really raw, you put yourself there by watching or listening to something?
Generally, I try to run from it, but sometimes I try to embrace it and just go there. And it will, there's a Norah Jones song. Ooh, like, I got a whole catalog, but we ain't got time for that. All right, draw another question. Or pick another number.
Draw another one. Okay, I'm going to draw it out of my pretend vase. We'll go with number 20.
Number 20. Christina Aguilera. Your thoughts?
Who wrote this? Did you pick this or did Heidi?
You know what? I'm not going to throw Heidi under the bus. I did pick this because I felt like Christina, is such a polarizing artist.
When she came out the gate, we'll have many of our friends are very pro Britney. You are even pro Britney sometimes, but
no, all the time.
Well, fine. Apples to apples as far as sheer raw talent. Mm-hmm. Christina, her voice. I mean, hello. They compared her to Whitney Houston coming out the gate. So, hello.
I think she's got a good voice, but like I think she overdoes it to where sometimes she sounds like Pee Wee Herman. She's like, like she gets real guttural, and I'm like,
Meanwhile, Britney lip syncs everything. That's cool. Whatever.
Who has more hits? Yeah, suck it, bitch. Sorry, I told you I get past it.
But she's like ebbed and flowed in her career. Like she's been super relevant, not so relevant, but Stripped, best album ever, won a gazillion Grammys. Currently, I feel like she's trying to reinvent herself, trying to grasp back onto it. She's a mother. Mm-hmm. She's got a banging body now. But yeah, Christina, I'm ex-Tina for life. You already know that. I don't even know why you asked this question. Okay, you go.
Well, I mean, I like Christina Aguilera. She definitely has some bops. But I think the thing I don't like about her is sometimes she just, like, her personality is so, like, I'm better than you when it comes to, like, literally everyone. And I don't love that. So sometimes that taints it for me.
How do you watch The Voice? Because I am so disconnected, but I feel like she's bitchy there too, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen clips. Like our friend Roxanne Kelly Designs. Check her out.
Love her.
She hates Christina Aguilera. Hates her.
Well, you know who I hate, and I still hate her to this day. Can you figure it out?
I don't.
T Swift.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hate her.
I get annoyed when I like her songs.
But I'm the same person that has Lady Gaga tattooed. Like, someone who loves and worships Gaga the way that I do, you can't like Taylor Swift. Like, there's a rite of passage. Anyway.
Pick another number.
Right. Oh, gosh, I'm missing numbers. We're going to go with number 2.
All right, number 2. Okay. Name 5 things you hate that everyone seems to love.
Number 1, Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay. I'm going to agree with you on that.
Oh my God. Like generally,
yeah.
TikTok, what the fuck? Can't you like find something better to do with your time?
Well, here's the thing. Like I'm trying, because I'm just creating videos all the time and I'm just trying to get people to fucking watch them. And so now I find myself on TikTok, but I'm like, am I the oldest person on TikTok?
No, I have friends that are on it and they're older than you, but it's like the good morning boop.
Okay.
But I understand everyone. I know there's way more content now because everyone's stuck at home and bored, but
yeah.
I can't get with it. Okay. That's 2. Number 3. Hate that oh my God, I can't think because I don't like to hate a lot of things.
I'll say one here to help you think of one. Handmaid's Tale. Well,
Downton Abbey. Don't even want Downton Abbey. Don't even know.
Yeah, it just looks boring. But to be fair, I haven't watched either one of those shows. I've heard
Same.
of the description of Handmaid's Tale. My sister Heidi told me about it. She was like, you need to watch the first episode. And she was telling me about it. I was like, I don't want to watch that. It sounds like depressing.
I'm going to go with Indian food. Hate it.
Okay.
I hate curry, anything. So that Thai food, I guess, is encompassed in that.
Oh, I like Thai food.
I know something I love that you probably hate.
What?
Game of Thrones. I don't know that you hate it. You probably just don't know
I watched
much
the
about
episode and I got so bored. I do enjoy the sex scenes because there's a lot of hot guys in there, but that's about it.
And there's even some like dude on dude stuff.
Oh no, I have a porn subscription to Pornhub, so I've seen it. So I think that's
they show you the sex scenes from Game of Thrones on Pornhub?
Yeah. Check it out.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good
no.
stuff.
All right, I'm out of things. So
yeah, I'm not going to name 5 things because a lot of those I concur with. The only one I was going to add to that, I completely... Bubble tea. That's what I was going to say, bubble tea. It looks
gross. First of all, those little bubble... I've had it before, and those little... I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm pretty sure that's where Corona got created.
Pick another question.
Number 7.
What game have you spent the most hours playing?
First of all, I don't play video games. My husband, huge gamer.
Yeah.
He does those World of Warcraft things where he's like peeing in a bottle. Like, this is before we got married, obviously. But they like stay at their computer for hours on end and they just pee in the bottle and they drink Red Bull to stay up. It's ridiculous.
Are you fucking serious?
This was way before me.
It was like 2 years ago.
I could spend hours. I mean, unfortunately, I have attention deficit disorder, so spending a long periods of time on something, and you're the same way. I lose interest real quick. So,
the only game I will say I played extensive amount of time, and I had to quit it cold turkey, was Sims.
Yes, you did. I can play Toon Blast for hours.
I don't know what that is.
It's a bubble game on your phone. It's stupid. Monopoly, but it takes forever, and I lose interest, or I just intentionally go bankrupt, so I don't have to do it anymore. We used to play Circle of Death all the time. We used to play that for hours and then get hammered.
Remember the card game? Card game. I don't remember it.
Like each face represented something, so if it was this, you had to drink how many times?
Yeah, it was a fun way to get drunk. Okay, pick another number.
3.
Okay, this is a good one.
Oh God.
What would it take?
Heidi question?
No, this is my question.
Okay.
What would it take to reunite Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears?
You fucking whore. First of all, nothing.
They had a love that was unparalleled, okay? They wore matching jean apparel to, like, I don't know, the teen awards or whatever.
Until she slept with their choreographer who supposedly was molested by Michael Jackson in order to get a paycheck. Okay.
Well, but okay. Hold on. Justin Timberlake he's no angel. I mean, he's been flirting with other women while married to Jessica Biel.
First of all, I don't like that bitch either. Okay. You need to let everyone know. I have a profound obsession / love story with Justin Randall Timberlake.
Stool that you made. Do you still have that stool?
No, it never even made it out of Virginia, I don't think. But anyway.
Tell the people. You got to talk about the stool.
Okay, so back in the day, I was obsessed with Justin and NSYNC.
It's not a back in the day situation. It's still ongoing.
You sure? What's in that Diet Coke? A friend of mine had a stool made. It literally was this high off the ground. And she decoupaged it with little magazine cutouts of NSYNC. And all of my Virginia friends think that it's the funniest thing in the world to remind me that I had it. And PYRO.
Well, and for your birthday one year, I got you a shirt, which I'm so mad you lost it. It said Mrs. Timberlake on it.
I loved that freaking shirt. But anyway, it will take absolutely nothing to get Brittany and JT back together because they're in different places in time now. She needs to probably hit up another rehab. She looks a little off her rocker.
Oh my God, her Instagram.
And Justin is like at another level now. I mean, he's movies and producing and his, oh my God. Did you see his last tour?
No, I did not.
Oh, Man of the Woods. Fucking amazing.
When is he going to put out a sex tape? That's what the gays need.
I feel like that should have happened a long time ago. That should have been him in the Cameron Diaz days.
Well,
I'm sorry. Maybe it's the girl he cheated on Jessica with in New Orleans. Maybe that will surface.
Okay, pick another number.
18.
Okay. Do you think Carole Baskin from Netflix's docuseries Tiger King killed her husband?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Do you? I watch it. Maybe I didn't watch it closely enough, but I was like, no, she seems like a nice gal.
She is batshit crazy, number one. He was loaded. She got tired of his shit because he wanted to go to Costa Rica and take the monkeys and the tigers and the bears with him. And she is a contradicting slut bag. So, one of the Joe Exotic. I watched all of this in one freaking day. Okay, that's what quarantine life has been like for me.
Okay.
I took notes. I had a lot of questions.
Gotcha.
Joe Exotic said that the acid in the tiger's stomach would break down anything. So there's no proof of him. No bones, no skin, no nothing. He absolutely was fed to the tigers.
I think I need to rewatch Tiger King because I was watching it while I was working and I was like, she seems really nice. I don't know why he hates her so bad. But like literally everyone I talked to, they're like, no, she is a bitch and she did it.
She is. She's batshit crazy. She's trying to attack him for the same thing that he was doing. See, where that meth head screwed up is he like made it public that he hated her and wanted her dead.
Well, it only makes sense that what's her name from SNL is going to play her in the scripted version of it. Blonde hair.
The one that always does the great UFO interviews.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love her.
Kate McKinnon. Yeah, she's going to be playing Carole Baskin in an upcoming like produced version of it.
It's going to be amazing.
Pick another number.
I'm running out. 11.
Ah, yes. Fuck, marry, kill the members of NSYNC, excluding Justin Timberlake.
Excluding? Okay. Fuck, marry,
because we already know you're gonna fucking marry him.
First of all, I'd never kill any of them.
But you have to kill one of them. That's the rules. You have to fuck one, marry, and kill one.
Should I kill the gay?
Wow.
Just kidding.
That's,
no.
I have no words.
Joey, definitely going to marry because he's hilarious and he's like big and cuddly.
Okay.
JC, fuck.
Okay.
If my husband's listening, I am getting divorced. Chris,
tell him to go pee in a can. Or whatever he does. Whatever.
Chris, we're gonna kill because he's useless.
Which one's Chris? Is he the one with the
pineapple braids?
Oh yeah.
He's the oldest member.
Okay, so for me, yeah, definitely kill him. I'm so sorry.
I'll go ahead and marry Lance. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to use every member, but I'm glad to know where you
stand. I thought you said I had to categorize all of them. Sorry.
That's all right. It's good to know. At least you didn't kill the homosexual. So I would kill, obviously, pineapple braids. He's gone.
Okay. So
I never liked his look. It's probably gotten worse. You know what? I think all the ones you picked, I'm going to go with the same way. I'm going to fuck JC, and I would marry Joey Fat One.
See? Because he keeps you laughing. All right.
Because something about Lance is, like, he's cute. He actually got better looking the older he got. But I'm just like,
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let me check the time, see where we're at. Okay,
we're probably over.
In a half. Okay, pick another number.
15.
How do you clean your earbuds?
Alcohol and Clorox wipes.
Really? Okay. I'm always afraid.
Like with a Q-tip?
I should really clean mine. Mine are really gross. I was more or less asking, so I knew how to do it. So that was for my own benefit because I didn't know how to do it. So thank you. Okay, pick another number. We have 1 minute left.
12.
Okay, number 12. Okay, would you rather have COVID-19 for 2 weeks or crabs for 3 days?
Crabs.
Crabs.
Because you could shave and be done with it.
You would know.
No, I'm just saying. You wouldn't even have it for 3 days. I mean, it's a lot of itching, but COVID-19 can manifest in so many different ways it could kill you, so no.
Okay, well,
No.
to be fair, that was a question provided by my sister Heidi.
Jeez. Thanks, Heidi.
And I thought it was
if Heidi
funny.
ever had crabs, she would know that all you need to do is shave and they're gone.
Okay, because I've never had crabs, and I was like, oh, that's a funny question. I'm going to use that. So clearly, I know nothing about it.
For the record, I haven't either. Thanks,
Okay.
Blair.
I haven't even had sex.
I will tell you, I have had to go buy medicine for a certain person that I hung around with in Virginia. I didn't live with that person.
Okay.
All right, do we have any more time? Come on, we can do one more.
It's done. We got through 20.
We didn't get through all of them.
Oh, God, your husband's coming in the room. Okay, quit talking about the men you want to have sex with.
He can't hear.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming first.
On my face.
Where do you want it? In my face. So, where can people follow you?
Instagram, it is sleeved, SLEEVED Queen 22.
Okay.
On Facebook, Crystal Little. On I have a business page, Southern Diva Glam, for my makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
By the way, how are you holding up quarantining?
I'm doing great. The first 2 weeks, I was in between jobs because I started my new career this week. I was supposed to be in Hawaii, didn't get to go to that. So I drank a lot, cleaned a lot, watched Netflix a lot. This week, I've been way more productive learning my new job. It's coming with a bit of a learning curve, training remotely, but I'm doing okay. We're not really, I'm going to be honest, my friends and I have not been real good at social distancing because we just get bored and want to drink with each other. So we sit outside, maintain the 6 foot distance, that sort of thing. How about you? I know you feel very...
I mean, I'm fine for the most part. I mean, there's a little limitation on where we can go. Like, we can go to the grocery store, but there's long lines, and you got to make sure you wear them.
How long was that line yesterday?
That one, we didn't even stay at that grocery store because it's a massive grocery store, and there was a line outside, so we knew it was going to take forever. Because once you go in there, I'm the type of person who never knows what they want when they go grocery shopping, so I wind up perusing. So I was like,
right.
So we went to a smaller one, and it wasn't that bad of a wait. But
awesome.
All things considered, it's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, Poodle. Well, have a great rest of your quarantine.
Cheers. I'm going to go refill this up.
Yeah, and I'm going to go order wine. And everyone else, thank you so much for listening. Be sure to like our Facebook page. It's You Go First Show. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, You Go First Show. Be sure to leave us a nice compliment. Give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. It really helps boost the show. So that would be
Absolutely.
nice. So have a great one, and we'll talk to you soon.